After watching Fatale, I bet some of y'all raggedy behinds gonna think twice before cheating again. Everyone, it's Sharona from Pay or Wait, and today I'm going to be reviewing Fatale, which is directed by Deon Taylor. It stars Hilary Swank, Michael Ealy. As you know what, after a one-night stand, a successful businessman finds himself entangled. You already know it's messy if they got an entanglement in it, and a cunning police detective's latest investigation. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, hello, so glad you came, I hope you stay. I tell you what I enjoyed about the film, what I didn't like about the film. It isn't worth your time spending your coins, okay, because this film is now currently playing in theaters, and it also will be available on VOD on January 8th. So you know what? It's available to go to the theaters. If you want to go, that's on you. That's your business. And also, too, for those of you who want to stay at home for their theatrical experience, it's going to be at home for you. It'll be available on VOD on the 8th. But going into what I enjoyed about Fatale. Now, I have to say, Deon Taylor, his films have been a little bit of a mixed bag for me at times. I wasn't the hugest fan of Traffic, but I did enjoy the craziness of The Intruder. And I don't know what magic this black man has in Hollywood to get all of these high-profile white people to star in his films acting crazy. I don't know what type of magic he has, but I need it too, okay? I need it so I can go use it against the student loan people. But going into what I enjoyed about this film, I love Hilary Swank's performance. You know, two-time Academy Award-winning actress, Hilary Swank. I love her as this detective, Detective Valerie, in this film. She is crazy. I love that she has these different dimensions as you get to learn more of her, about her personal life, maybe what led her to get into this entanglement that she is currently in with Derek, played by Michael Ealy. But also, too, I love that she gets to be this seductress in the beginning of the film, and then as it turns into a thriller, Jesus, a thriller, my goodness, I needed to get it out. As it turns into a thriller, I love that she has this like sinister presence that she has about herself. But I think the movie is at its best when it focuses between the chemistry of Michael Ealy's character and Hilary Swank's character as we get into the thriller of the cat and mouse chase, as we are delivered twist after turn after twist after turn. It was so much twisting and turning that I got a crick in my neck by the time that the movie was over. But that's what I loved about it. I needed to escape from my reality. This is a great mindless film that will really, I felt like if you love soap operas, this is the movie for you. Like, I wish that my grandmother or my auntie or somebody was here, because they would be like, they would have been talking to the TV just like I was. And to be honest with you, because there's so many crazy twists and turns throughout the course of this film, it made me really miss the theatrical experience, which I can understand for those that are comfortable. I understand why they want it in theaters. I was just like, I just wish that I could transport myself into a theater with a whole bunch of black people just talking in the movie, talking behind me, getting on my nerves, but then screaming at the screen when something crazy happens. That is definitely the setting that you really want to be in while watching this. Because, baby, when I tell you I was talking back and forth to that TV, I know the neighbors on the other side of the wall, because you know I'm living in this raggedy apartment complex. I know they heard me and was wondering, like, who is this girl talking to? But that's how the movie had me. I was just like, I was focused. I was like, ooh, child, this is a mess right here. All these people a mess. They all raggedy, but I need to know what's going to happen next. And even though the film does come off predictable, and there are predictable moments in this film, they did deliver a couple of twists and turns that even I couldn't see it coming. Okay, I couldn't see it coming at all. But also, too, I do want to talk about some of the issues that I did have with the film. So even though the movie gave me suspense, okay, it gave me some little steamy scenes, it gave me some good musical tracks as well, a little side note, but I will have to say, from a story standpoint, there's a couple of subplots that just didn't make sense to me. So first, Danny Pino, who I was like, oh my goodness, that's all dude from Law and Order SVU. While he plays Hilary Swank's ex-husband, I'm not going to give away any spoiler plot points to his character. I felt like they were going down a good path with his character. I was very intrigued, given what he does for a living, what the relationship is between him and Valerie, but there's not that much that they do with it. Like, his character is important to the overall story, but I felt like they really could have beefed it up a little bit more. Now, also, too, I will say, in the beginning of the film, I was almost turned out, because I was like, now, y'all, this dialogue, baby, this dialogue was a little bit cringy for me in the beginning. But once we shift the focus to Michael Ealy and Hilary Swank's characters, that's what worked for me. But also, too, there is something very interesting that happens at the end of the film. So there's a voiceover, I think it was Terrence J, and they're having this discussion in regards to cancel culture, right? And I find it so fascinating that they talk about cancel culture because it's something that's so big of what we're talking about, you know, in today's social climate, political climate. And I think that it related very interesting to Derek, Michael Ealy's character in the film. I think that if they would have just added a couple of scenes in ways to tie them back as to why cancel culture can sometimes be wrong, how it can negatively impact not only people, but their businesses, their families, I think it would have been an interesting commentary, especially thrown inside of this like suspenseful thriller. But they kind of did nothing with it. And it was kind of weird because it's like the end of the movie. And it's like, what is the purpose of saying this? Because it's such a great topic, but I wish it would have been explored throughout the entire film. But overall for me, I was here for the messiness. I was here for the pettiness. I was here for the suspense that it was giving me, the thriller vibes, okay? I was scared, all right? Now, all these people out here that's sitting up here cheating, this is a cautionary tale. Fatale's gonna be a cautionary tale, and I bet after you watch this, you're gonna think twice before you decide you're gonna dip out on your significant other, okay? But for me and my coins, what I would tell you guys to do, I would definitely say this is a pay. Now look, you guys are not gonna go into this movie getting this entire masterpiece, but if you feel like you wanna watch something messy, you wanna get yourself, making you feel like you watching a soap opera on screen, you wanna be yelling at the TV or yelling at the theater screen, this is the movie for you guys, because this gave me my life. I went in with low expectations and I came out like, ooh, baby, that's exactly what I needed. And the only thing I was mad about is I didn't have nobody else to talk to it afterwards. But Fatale is now out in theaters, available on VOD on January 8th. Those are my thoughts on Fatale. As always, my name is Sharonda from Pay or Wait. If you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and make sure you hit that notification bell. And I love you guys 3000. And until I see you again, bye.